to my channel. Today's tutorial is a wing liner tutorial. How to slay your wing liner when you are on like struggle street. Literally I struggle with wing liner every single day, and I've just got this routine down that like actually perfects my liner when I feel like you'll see in the steps, but when I feel like my liner is not looking that great. These are my go-to steps to create that perfect wing liner. When I know I need to do one, I pretty much wear a wing liner every single day. Over about 5 years watching my sisters just do their eyeliner so perfectly, I was always the one like, what the hell, like what magical powers do you possess to create that wing liner? And now that I have the skills, I want to teach you. If you want to see how I create and slay a wing liner, then continue watching. The first step in creating and slaying your wing liner would be to find your angle. So I like to go from my nostril all the way to the end of my brow, and that's kind of the angle you want and where it is like the guideline for your liner. The end of your nostril to your brow, you just would create an imaginary line and just use that to start angling it up, and this is where I start to draw that line straight from my outer corner all the way to my brow bone. It's best to start off with gel liner because gel liner kind of just like makes it easier to carve out and isn't so messy, and then you go over it, you can go in with your liquid liner or whatever pen. But yeah, I do prefer my gel liner, and my gel eyeliner I use is my INGLOT Gel Liner in 77, which is just a plain black gel liner. I just find this works so good, and it's creamy enough to like glide through. And the two brushes that I like to use my gel liner is the 317 Zoeva brush. It is just a nice standard brush just to help angle it, and it kind of just pretty much is like a basic massive help because it's already angled, so you just angle it and then angle it back when you're doing the wing, and it just works out perfectly. Otherwise there's these types of brushes, which is like the other form of wing liner brush, so that's just a straight up bristles. This one is by Jessup. It's a small eyeliner brush. This doesn't help as in it angles it for you, but it does really just create your own precision, and if you're really steady and stuff, it is really helpful to use this one. So you would just like draw it up and then angle it down like a normal wing. So the second step is bringing it back down and just creating a isosceles triangle, I think it is. So you're just winging it back and creating that triangle, and then you're just filling it in as well and making sure there are no gaps. You slowly want to go in closer to the inner corner and taper it slowly thinner and thinner, because you don't want it all the way thickness from the inner corner, from the outer corner to the inner corner, because that can just create a whole lot of mess, and you pretty much wouldn't have a lid space if you're using a wing liner. So like make sure to taper it in, and this is really good because once you have the eyeliner it is very thin and you can just like really thin it out. And then not to worry if it's not even and you feel like the gel liner is skipping a little bit. This is where the liquid liner comes in handy. I love using liquid liner just to clean it up, smooth it out, and kind of just fill in any gaps that haven't been filled in with the gel liner. So I'm using at the moment Savy by DB liquid eyeliner. I like to go in with my liquid liner and I would just like sharpen up the wing, go over it and make sure that there are no skipping. Smooth it out so that it is a sharp as fuck wing. And I feel like liquid liner saves the whole wing process because it kind of cleans it up and makes it so nice and sharp and like ready to cut a bitch. To finish it off, I like to go in and clean it up with some concealer. In this tutorial I use my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless concealer. It doesn't really matter what concealer you do use, but it does matter the brush. I like to use a nice precise brush, so I like using the Sigma shader in a corner brush because it is nice and tiny and dense, and it just like really helps clean up that wing liner when you need it to like be sharp and precise. So yeah, I like to go in and conceal and make sure if I have made any mistakes on that outer corner of the wing, I am cleaning it up and making it sharp to the gods. Like it's going to be so sharp. So yeah, I like to clean it up with concealer, and it is just make sure wing liner like mess proof, wing proof perfection, and I absolutely love using concealer to clean up any mistakes. So those are the 4 easy steps into helping you slay your wing liner. So I hope these helped. If they did, make sure to thumbs it up and comment down below and let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. So guys, the whole time while I was filming, I had my little puppy here on my lap. She was a little sulky if she's not with me 24/7 pretty much. Having a puppy is full-time work. This is Lena Bear. Lena. And she is such a cute little puppy. She's a little Jack Russell. Oh, she likes belly scratches though. She loves belly scratches. Can I do a video dedicated for you, baby girl? Can I?